Hi, my name is Nick Shockey. I'm the Director of Programs and Engagement for SPARC and one of the organizers of OpenCon and the OpenCon community. And we are really excited about the founding of Open Access Bangladesh and this first seminar that you're hosting today. SPARC is a global coalition committed to making open the default for research and education, and OpenCon is one of SPARC's initiatives to support the next generation of leaders in advancing open access to research articles, open research data, and open education as well. Now is a particularly exciting time to be getting involved in these open issues. There's a lot of momentum from the institutional level through to the governmental level around the world for policies and practices that make open the default. And I think there's a lot of exciting work that Open Access Bangladesh can do. There have been a number of organizations similar to Open Access Bangladesh that have been founded in the last few years that have really had tremendous impact, and I think could serve as instructive models for Open Access Bangladesh. So for example, in 2014, Open Access Nigeria was started, and since then, they've established chapters at most of the universities across Nigeria and have held workshops and training seminars at many of those. And they estimate that they've reached tens of thousands of individuals through all of those efforts, really helping to raise awareness of open policies and practices at institutions across the country. There's another organization similar in Nepal called Open Access Nepal. That's done work similar to Open Access Nigeria, but they've also done advocacy work targeted at institutions. So last year they actually passed within one institute at a university one of the world's strongest institutional open access policies that actually requires that faculty make the research that they publish openly accessible with an open license. And this was work that was led by an early career individual working with university leadership. Another model that you might be interested to consider is Open Sudan, that's been working with government leaders quite a bit in that country. And one of the methods that they've started to consider is working with governments to offer discounted access to high-speed internet for universities that commit to making the results of their research openly available and incentivizing researchers to make their outputs openly available. Of course, there are many hundreds and thousands of other researchers across the world that are making progress from the institutional level all the way up to the governmental level to make open the default. And I think as we look forward to what's going to make the open movement successful, I think what we are facing is really a problem creating culture change from the institutional level all the way up to the research funder and educational material funder level. And I think if we're going to have effective culture change, that's something that needs to be led by individuals. It has to happen on the ground at every institution, within every scholarly society. Within each department of a government, to start these conversations that get people to see sort of the benefits of making research and education materials openly available, that it allows the research to have more impact, to reach the audiences that can most put it to use, rather than just those that have subscriptions, that it increases the return on government's investment, make sure that research the government funds makes its way into the hands of those who can make the most use of it. And culture change is really something that has to happen at a local level on sort of an individual by individual basis. And I think that is one of the things that I'm most excited about, seeing the progress that Open Access Bangladesh might be able to accomplish by starting these conversations at seminars like these and duplicating them at other institutions across Bangladesh. And not just workshops, but even just informal conversations, talking about how open is increasingly becoming the norm, sharing new tools and practices that researchers can use to make their work available, and then talking about the benefits that researchers and educators can gain by sort of adopting this open model. So, we at SPARC are really excited about Open Access Bangladesh and, the conversations and initiatives and campaigns that you are poised to launch. So I hope that this first seminar will be a really good sort of jumping off point for Open Access Bangladesh, and I really look forward to hearing the projects and campaigns that you all come up with. And of course, we at SPARC and within the wider OpenCon community are here to help support your work. So definitely keep us in mind. Please share your successes and your challenges with the OpenCon community and with sort of the wider network of researchers, early career academic professionals, librarians that are working on these issues. It's really great to have you as part of the wider sort of open movement, and I really wish you all the most success and momentum coming out of today's seminar. Thank you so much.